I didn't pose them like this, okay? I did not pose them like this. I hung out, I brought them on the couch, I was chilling on the couch, and then I got up for a while, and then I came back, and they just happened to be like this, so I don't know what's going on. What are they doing? This is how loppy lumps are made, I guess. I didn't. We are going to start here very soon. It is Friday night chat, and we are going to have a nice, relaxing chat about dreams and rational interpretations of. Everybody get relaxed, sit back, get in your pajamas, get your dream journals, and let's chat dreams. And while we are waiting to start, please, if you would like to share your recent dream, please do so. And especially if you are in my Discord server, if you are in the official Monday Monad Discord server, please share your dreams there in the dream channel. Let me know if you want your dream shared. We're going to review some dreams. I will share some of my own dreams. If anybody shares some dreams, we will do so during this live stream, and we are going to just take a dab at rationally interpreting them. So tell me your dreams, dear monads. Tell me your dreams, dear monads. Tell me your dreams. Tell me your dreams, monads. Tell me your most recent dreams. Tell me your most recent dreams. Tell me your most recent dreams. So the vibe here on Monday Monad is chill, it's relaxed. We don't get too crazy. We just have good conversations, in-depth thoughts that we can carry on into our weekend. Do some recreational thinking. So we will be showing face here soon. Soon. If you don't want to share details of your dreams, then perhaps share the theme of your dream. So what do I mean by theme? Does your dream include a theme of flying? Or does it include a theme of darkness or even sexuality? Like, what is the theme of your dream? Like, if you had one word to describe the theme of your recent dreams, what would it be? Christina, darkness and flying and sex. What is going on in your dreams, Christina? Everything, all of the above. Yes, and yes. Check, and check, honey. All right, shall we go to face? We're kind of there. Let's go to face. All right. How many, let's see, how many likes do we have? We have 19. Can we get to 20 at least, or 25? And we need a wall of purple demon horns. Let's see. Purple horns for a face. Let's go. I'm gonna sit here and get stoned until I see a wall of purple faces. Let's see that wall of purple faces, baby. I have a purple passion. I think my passion, the color of my passion is purple. Alright, hold on. Okay. And we shall have face in 3 and 2 and 1. Yay, hello everybody. This is my face. Welcome to my face. My name is Jan Erickson, and this is my channel, Monday Monad, about Hyperianism and inner star actualization. Now, I release a video every Monday. However, every Friday we do a little Friday night chat, and this is just kind of a way to extend on some topics I've covered, or just kind of like maybe react to some things going on in the world. Now, for the past few live streams, I've actually been reacting a lot to like some religious content, but this week I want to take more of a break and just kind of settle into more Hyperion topics. Not that what we have been covering previously hasn't been Hyperion, it's been from a Hyperion perspective. It's just like I want to do something a little more, just kind of stimulating, I guess. Which is kind of the point, or more of the point of Friday Night Chats, is to be a little bit more accommodating to Hyperions and still being welcoming to those who are curious or have no idea what Hyperianism is. So on that note, tonight we are discussing dreams. Please share some dreams. Share me your dreams. You don't have to go into extreme detail, but maybe a touch base on some themes in your dreams or some key points. And I have something I want to share about my dreams recently, and kind of stemming from the last Monday Monad episode that I released, which was about my experience of getting sick and dreaming about demons. And looking back, I wish I would have elaborated a lot more on the dreams about demons part. So that's where, for tonight's live stream, I'm like, I want to talk about the dreaming part a bit more. Because the theme of demons and ghosts and like poltergeists and like things, mysterious, scary like forces in my dreams is a big theme that happens a lot. And I'm kind of curious to see if other people have that theme a lot too. And I have to like ponder a lot about it. And so anyways, so tonight we are talking about dreams, and the reason why discussing dreams is so important in Hyperianism is because dreams are sort of a direct way that we can take a look at what's going on in our subconscious. Our subconscious mind holds a lot of interesting secrets and facts about ourselves that if we were to actually pay attention to and, honor, we would find some really interesting things about ourselves. I think I'm kind of going around in circles here. Sorry. I'm trying to get my intros down, and I think I'm being a little bit too, unorganized. But I'm doing so purposefully because I'm trying to practice at this stuff, so bear with me. Anyways, dreams are important to explore in Hyperianism because they're kind of direct reflections of what's going on in our subconscious minds. And us, as minds, as monads, when we're born into this holos, we kind of get thrown into these identities and these personas and these ways of living and these sets of morals and stuff like that, and we sort of lose a big part of ourselves. And so there's a big part of inner star actualization where we are rediscovering the very foundation of who we are at the center. So anyways, let me say hello before we get any further into discussing. But yes, recently I just have been pondering on the subject of, or the theme of, demons or ghosts or poltergeists in dreams, because that's a common theme for me, and it's always like very terrible. It's uncomfortable, and it's very violent most of the time. So anyways, hello Christina, thank you so much. Christina is a moderator here. Christina the math mistress, very wonderful Hyperion creator. Thank you so much for coming, I really appreciate that. And we have some lovely regulars in the house. Melinda Mayhem, hello. I don't know where Loppy is. I guess he's just like totally out of energy since he's been busy. Must be springtime. Let's see. Hello. Hello, Crystal Mason. Hello, Roberta Singer. Hello, Cassidy. And Renaissance Fairy. Good to see you. Oh, yeah. Cassie. Hey, Cassie. Just in time. Yes, we're just getting started. We are just getting started. Roberta says, are you feeling better, Jen? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been feeling really good all week. Let's see. Yay! Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think I just got like a stomach bug. Like something that just... It took all week to get through, but hey, I'm through it. Thank Abraxas, I'm through that shit. Whew. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. I don't. I hate being sick. I turn into such a baby when I'm sick. Like, absolute, just 100%. Like, cry, squish, squish, help me, help me. Let's see. Hello, Noria. Hello, Cassidy. I think I've said some people's names like twice. Forgive me. Anyways, yes, please share some themes of your dreams. Oh, that's interesting. Hello, Zero. Zero says, I had a vivid dream that I shot a velociraptor on my property. I was stranded inside my house for days because I was being hunted by the others. Long story short, I died falling off a cliff. Okay, so that's really interesting. So let me ask y'all this. How many dreams, like obscure, abstract dreams, do you all have where, like, you are some sort of protagonist, like, being bombarded or attacked by, like, zombies or monsters or something of, like, massness and... of massness. That's not a word. Massness? No. Massness? Okay. A multitude of something, whether it be like a multitude of monsters or a multitude of zombies or a multitude of like vampires, like, or just random people that are after you trying to kill you. Like, how many of you have dreams about that? Spiders. Christina says spiders. I used to sometimes I have dreams where there's like a spider or spiders that are like trying to like purposefully bite me. But even in my dreams, because here's the thing, I've actually had plenty of pet spiders, like pet tarantulas and different specimens of spiders. So I understand like biologically how they work. And even in my dreams, when I'm lucid and I'm seeing these spiders like try to attack me, I understand. I'm like, spiders don't do this. Like they wouldn't do that. But then the spiders in my dreams are still trying to like bite me. So it's very frustrating. Like, why are they trying to bite me? For me personally, to pin a rational interpretation of spiders attacking me in my dreams, it often, for me personally, connects to worries and fears of people who I want to trust or am trusting, and I'm afraid they're going to deceive me or turn around and stab me in the backs and like bite and poison me. I don't know why I always like that's the kind of thought I lead to, but that's just like how I rationally interpret it. Now, for those of you who are just coming in, we're just having a Friday night chat about dreams. And Hyperianism likes to examine dreams because they are direct reflections of your subconscious mind. And, you gotta take a look at the things that aren't exactly at the front of your brain sometimes in order to understand yourself better and in order to examine and integrate into yourself so that you can become the best version of yourself possible. When you overcome fears or when you overcome anxieties or just challenges within yourself or things that are blocking you from your full potential. Oh, interesting. So, Cassie says, I have reoccurring dreams that I'm in a house and something is outside. Killers or zombies or etc. And I'm running around my house and trying to lock all the doors, but I can't do it on time. Yeah, that's kind of, I feel like a lot of people have that kind of dream, and I feel like a lot of it is reflective, and it's really important to try to reach from our rational interpretations of our dreams. I'm scratching my eye. It's allergy season, I'm sorry. I've been outside all day. And it's very beautiful, and it's a lot of nice warm weather out right now, but there's also a lot of pollen and tree and stuff floating around, so I feel like I'm just really digging out my eyeballs, so I apologize if I'm distracted by my eyes. But anyway, let me know if the music's too obnoxious. I don't know, sometimes I like it for background music. And then sometimes it's nice just to have us for a discussion. In fact, let me turn it down a bit. Like that. Okay. How's that? Check, check, check. But the dreams about like things trying to attack us, and we're like in a house and we're hurrying and we're trying to like lock the doors. I feel like the house is representative of us, and like we're trying to develop some sort of like mental security or emotional security. Because trust me, there's plenty of things in life that you can feel like attacked by mentally and emotionally. Oh, Imaginista, hello. And hello, Moonfire Dawn. And oh, if you haven't already, please smash the like button and please share the live stream. Like I said, this is Monday Monad. However, we go live every Friday, for the most part. Sometimes, yeah. Last Friday we missed because I was. What was last Friday? Yes, that was the week I was ill. Every day for me recently feels like a week. So I feel like it's been 2 months since the last live stream, but really it hasn't been that long, anyways. Yes, Melinda says I spanked the naughty like button. Yes, spank that naughty like button, please. I think we're almost to 25 likes. And yeah, please share the video. We go live every Friday to have Friday night chat. Tonight we are chatting about our dreams and how they are a representation of what's going on in our subconscious mind, and how we can interpret them rationally, because there's so much about dream interpretation that I think strays people away from discovering the true meaning of their dreams. For example, like, if you were to look at a snake or a spider, because we're talking about spiders, right? For some of us, a spider in our dreams could represent danger or something scary or crazy. And in other instances, for some people, a spider could mean something completely different. So you can't honestly and earnestly say that a spider across the board for everybody means the same thing. And I think it's very interesting because I noticed that some of the Hyperion creators recently have been talking about concepts and things about personal truths. Some people tend to be very dedicated to their personal truths about things. And when examining, what's going on in the holos and stuff, it's so important to hold to reason and rationality to figure out what's going on in life and figure out what's the best course for humanity as a whole. And reason needs to be applied inward, internally too, when you examine your dreams and your internal world, because let's face it, when we go to sleep and we have our dreams and we're able to remember and recount our dreams, in a lot of cases, they're just so wild. I mean, just like anything goes, right? There's so much that could happen. Just so many limitless things. Like, we can do so much that we can't do in this world that we're in right now. I can't sit here and float. I mean, I would love to. That would be nice. I would love to just float. But I can't, because this is a more shared dream. There's all of us participating in this, but when we go to sleep at night, we are in our own dream world, so we are kind of collapsed in on ourselves, and that's such a layman's terms. That's the only way I feel like is best to describe it at this moment without getting too in depth into mathematical stuff, because oh my god, I could not. It's so weird. Just a side note. Okay, so side note. When it comes to mathematics, I feel the same about the mathematics in Hyperianism as I did when I took a Spanish class. It's like I can take in what's being said and I can understand it, but I can't recite it back. I don't know. I'm like, the thingy goes in the thingy and then it's the thingy. But if you explain it to me, I totally get what you mean. And I remember my Spanish teachers would talk to me in Spanish and they would say, I know you can understand me. So tell me back, speak back to me in Spanish, like what needs to be said. And I can't. I'm so bad at reciting things, but I can get it. So, anyways, back to dreams and rationally interpreting them. You gotta rationally interpret your dreams the same as anything. But here's the thing. The theme lately has been like personal truths. You gotta be really careful with that shit. With being out here in the shared dream, in the holos. Out here in reality. But when it comes to your own personal dreams, there is a very small element of personal truth. And only because you kind of have your own map of meanings. So for some of us who dream about spiders, that's very horrific. But you have to consider that for others that dream about spiders, it means something completely different. But it's in the meaning that you really got to examine and integrate into yourself. So, what is it about the spiders? Is it like very just across the board, you're just afraid of spiders, or is the spider representative of something? Like, why do you keep having that dream? Let's see. Soon Larson says, hello, first of all. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. And you ask, do you think all dreams you have are important or can be discarded? I think that's a really good question. And I think, honestly, like, it kind of like depends on like how you feel or like what you think about your dreams. But ultimately, I think some dreams really do reveal like to you what's going on inside your mind, and they really need to be paid attention to. And then I do genuinely think some dreams are just, they're just kind of compilations of leftover thought material. But it really depends. Like, how lucid are you of these dreams? Because I find the dreams, personally for me, the dreams that I'm most lucid in to be the most important. And the dreams that I'm not so lucid in, it's just kind of like, whatever. Interesting. Hi, Cynthia. So Cynthia says, I'm always hanging out with people I don't know in dreams. Some of them are fun, but some are just hectic and unsatisfying. That's interesting. Well, what are you doing when you hang out? Let's see. Oh, Melinda Mayhem is having a dream of a huge wave. Interesting. So here's another reoccurring like dream that I have. And it's of kind of like an angry ocean or like a raging sea. Does anybody dream of like tidal waves or like big ocean waves or tsunamis or things like that? Oh, yeah. So, Christina says all the time. Yeah, me too. There's always like some big, angry, raging sea. And it's such a weird, I feel like, just deeply rooted subconscious thing, but like something that's less self aware, something that's a bit more primal, if you know what I mean. It's like a primal rage or a primal sadness or disparity. And hello, Moonfire Dawn says, in dreams, I'm frantic search, but sometimes I find a sex house or an aquarium with whales. And they have sky screens so we don't need fireworks? Movies in the sky? Cryptic. Sometimes when I have the dreams about the ocean, the stormy ocean, I try to just give up and throw myself into it, and every time that happens, I end up getting thrown into space for some reason. Like, I try to sink, but then I sink into the ocean, and then it, like, turns into space, and I'm just, like, floating through space. Hey, Jewel Marsh! Jewel Marsh is in the house. Jewel, I thought you were, admin. Yeah, that's what I thought. So. Yay, Jewel. Jewel Marsh is a wonderful Hyperion creator who recently released a album. Who here has heard Jewel's new album? I think quite a lot of us have. And if y'all missed it, last live stream we did an interview with Jewel about the album, the new album. Boo-doo-doo-boo. Yeah, it's really good. Anyways, for those of you who are just popping in, we are discussing dreams, and we're just kind of sharing and chatting about dreams. And most importantly, I like to drive home the importance of just trying to rationally interpret your dreams. And I know it's not always a perfect, like, process. You know, it takes practice. Thinking rationally, applying reason to everything, and just thinking Hyperion, that's like exercising. You have to just constantly strive and just work at that. You have to exercise those thinky parts in your brain to be more rational, and just strive for that and just reach for it more and more and more. And as you do that, it gets easier and easier, and it gets more familiar. And it's so difficult, I know, because when you're thrown into your dreams, and especially if you're in a place where you're not used to being lucid in your dreams, when you just have dreams at night, and it's just a lot of projected imagery and feelings and emotion and scenery and just situations, like, that's a lot to take in, and it's hard to mitigate and deal with that and apply it to your life. And it's like, and even getting to the point, like, what does it how does it benefit me to begin with? A lot of people are just so disconnected from their subconscious mind. It's just a completely foreign thing altogether. Like, it's just, they're so immersed into everyday life, going to work, the 9 to 5 job, things like that. So starting to rationally interpret your dreams is a good way to just start examining your inner self, your inner world, the way you really think. It's good to start developing some self awareness. Jesus, I can't tell you like how many people just don't have any type of self awareness whatsoever, that they're even a thing in reality at all. They're just so a part of it. It's almost like they're a non playing characters, like an NPC. It's like talking to some weird computer program, when you play a video game, that kind of thing. It's very bizarre. So if you're somebody who even has the thought like, hey, maybe I should just think about the dreams I'm having, or maybe I should think about my knee-jerk reactions to everything I experience in life, like that's a good start. That's going somewhere. That is going somewhere. Yes, Jewel is blue. Sorry. I thought you were supposed to be blue. I don't know. I thought you were blue. You're blue, Christina. Bloo. Blue. Yes. Please hit the like button if you haven't. And if you would like, there is the Patreon in which you can join and get instant access to the Monday Monad Discord server. We are just getting that up and going, and now that I'm feeling better, we are going to start doing more voice-based discussions in there. So just like no face, just audio discussions in there. So taking in calls, things like that. And please, and joining Patreon for Monday Monad helps me make better episodes, things like that. Helps me put more research into things, and overall just makes Monday Monad a more Hyperion informative source. Jewel, I feel knighted. Well, Jewel, would you like to share briefly, like maybe a common theme you have in your dreams? My common theme of dreams recently is demons and ghosts for some reason. That honestly, for a while, just felt so foreign to me. And what I discovered, okay, so the kind of demon dreams I have is kind of like what you would imagine stuff like The Exorcism, or I don't know, like just weird poltergeist stuff, like haunting you, like you're trapped in a haunted house and there's just weird stuff happening, like you just feel, I don't know, like there's a bad presence in the place, and like furniture's moving or curtains or stuff, and then suddenly you're like being thrown against the wall, like really dramatic, right? These dreams used to scare the absolute living shit out of me when I was little, and I've had them a lot, and I do blame religion a lot, mainstream religion. I really do blame mainstream religion for this. My parents driving this idea of demons and ghosts in my head. I do blame them for telling me that they were real entities that wanted to terrorize me to death and were just ready to get at my throat like every second of the day. That was just absolutely horrific, and frankly, children shouldn't be told that stuff, and I'm just so mad that I had to go through all of that hell and hysteria for no reason. Like, I could have slept well as a kid, but thanks to my parents, I didn't. Hooray. Anyways, so those dreams of demons and ghosts really did carry on like throughout my life, and I feel like I'm just starting to come to terms with them, because I feel like I'm just starting to solve where they're from, or where they're stemming from. And often when I find the key component to the meanings in things of my dreams, like as soon as I find it, when I find the key component, it's something stupidly simple. Like stupidly simple. Like just like, oh, like of course. But that's like the point. That's why it's like so hard to figure out, because like you really have to sit down and like have a good think about it. But I had to like really think about the demon dreams, and I think being sick recently, and what I wanted to elaborate on in my last episode of Monday Monad was like the demons in my dreams attacking me and stuff. And I feel like I really come to terms with all of the demonry in my dreams, representing self um hatred, straight up self hatred, and self destruction. And no wonder it seemed foreign growing up. Like, gee, this seems foreign, as if it was an actual, like, evil entity. That seems foreign because it is rather unnatural to hate yourself. Like what advantage is that going to get? Hating yourself is not the same as, like, giving yourself a little tough love, a little tough push, That actually comes from a place of care, but like some people struggle with self-hatred, and like just like not being happy with themselves, hating themselves, or being completely disgusted by themselves, or just not wanting to be themselves, or something like that. So for me personally, I feel like that's all kind of manifested subconsciously in my dreams, of like these demons and these poltergeists like attacking me, or these monsters, or these spiders, or these snakes, or these things that are just like trying to pinch me and bite me and like grab me. And it just seems unnatural, right? Because from a purely Hyperian standpoint, as a monad, as something that is teleological and striving to become more whole, more complete, it's self-hatred just seems rather foreign and odd and external, so that does rather seem demonic in a way. Like, why would you do that as a monad? Just, I feel like that's just a very strange thought. So like, I guess as somebody who is used to struggling with self-hating feelings, self-deprecating feelings, depression, when you apply reason to it, it really makes no sense to do that to yourself. So you just kind of like, it kind of lightens that up, I feel like, for me. Just kind of like, oh, yeah, there really is no rational, or there's no reason to do that to yourself. So why? Just kind of like, I don't know, just lighten up. Of anything in the world, Jesus Christ, be your own good friend. Like, give yourself a break. You are you for eternity. You will always be with you. You have always been yourself. You have always been with yourself, and you'll always be with yourself in the future. So why? Why be the one to beat yourself up so badly like that? Because like I said, even tough love is, or pushing yourself, is from a place of care. And so Jewel says, for me, it's the unending sense of dread and suffocation. Even if the dream narrative is non-horrific, self-loathing is something that comes up as well. Happy stuff, yeah. So I hope that makes sense. I hope sharing that kind of like helps maybe give some deep because if there's one thing that's difficult to talk about within Hyperianism as a Hyperion is the day-to-day avatar perspective and dealing with things like depression, dealing with things like I don't know, um, self-doubt, worry, um, not knowing what to do, things like that. So Katrina says, "What I have come to realize recently is that the self-hate is not of the monad, but of the self, or but of the avatar." I would love for you to elaborate more on that, but if I was to take a guess, like if I was to just like go off that, there really is a big aspect of the avatar perspective that um when you grow up in the avatar perspective and you're so immersed in that, and then you discover Hyperianism and you get out of the avatar perspective and you start thinking more monadically, you start to categorize like where thoughts and feelings come from. And that's the beauty of the monadic perspective, is that it really does sort of it brings a new perspective and a new insight to yourself that I frankly think is much more healthier. You shouldn't be so dragged down by your avatar experiences all the time. It's not easy to change perspectives. It's not easy to come into self-awareness about like what you've gone through, where you've been, and where you're going. But there's definitely, even though shit sucks, it's still a progress, even though it's like a rocky thing, the graph still eventually goes up, even if it wavers up and down. Mm-hmm. So post a star if you can lucid dream. Let's see, where's the stars? Where's the stars? Okay, this. Post a star if you can lucid dream. Who can lucid dream? Raise your star. So, Noria can lucid dream. I am having a shadow beer today. I only get one. It's so sad, so I have to sip at it. Who can lucid dream? 0 to 1 can lucid dream. And Cassie says, sort of. Randall Taylor can lucid dream. Cassidy can lucid dream. Oh, interesting. So, 0 says, I've only experienced brief lucidity a few times, usually just before the dream ends. I feel like most of the time when I'm in the lucid state, because it's not like I'm lucid like from beginning to end. It like really depends on like how focused I am on dreaming, but 95% of the time I'm lucid just before I wake up. And that's quite common because a lot of people in their sleep cycle hit their deepest like REM part of sleep before they wake up. Oh, Christina says small star. I have always I remember always being able to lucid dream even like as a small child. I don't know what it is. It's something that's always made me very wary and always inquisitive about what reality really is, because reality can seem so real to me when I'm dreaming. So much that I feel like some of them are like memories even. But I understand that like not everybody has that, but I'm not trying to like, and I feel bad cuz like I don't want to come off as like, "Oh, I lucid dream all the time. I'm extra special and you're not." I don't think that's the case. I just think perhaps like just by chance like my brain is more geared towards that, I guess, or just more open to that. I don't even know. So, anyways, I'm still like my throat's starting to like get like super raspy. So, as a closing note, yeah, I think it's really interesting that a lot of us has shared like a commonality in having dreams where there's sort of like spiders or like some sort of like demons or like some sort of force that's like attacking us or whatever. I think that's something really interesting to think on and ponder on, and perhaps maybe till next time we have another live stream that discusses our recent dreams. Oh, that's really interesting. So, Zero asks, if you're a practiced lucid dreamer, could you remain conscious in the death current? The death current, for those of you who don't know, when we die. It's just our bodies that die. Our consciousness will remain existing and just simply slip into a death current until it either, it enters into a new avatar, a new body. So, if you're a lucid dreamer, could you remain conscious as you die and you enter that death current? That's a very interesting thing. And for those of you who are interested in that, I have sort of like this interesting practice that you can do. And you're going to want to do it like, you're going to want to go to sleep and then like wake yourself up after about 3 to 4 hours. Stay up for a little bit and then go back to sleep. That's the best way I can think of to enter this. But as you go back to sleep, what you want to do is you want to remain perfectly aware as you enter into sleep. It's really difficult to do, and I've actually only managed to accomplish this like 3 times. Sorry. But what you do is you close your eyes and you wait to dream, and you try to not let your mind wander around, and you remain very vehemently focused on just keep staying aware as you slip into your dream. And you can enter your dream completely lucid. I've only accomplished this a few times, and it's very interesting and strange when it happens, because I feel like, it's a really interesting awing thing, like just to watch like a material world manifest before you, and knowing that it's you and your mind. It kind of like brings forth your potential. And it's a lot like waiting for a bus to come. So like you're sitting at a bus stop and you're waiting for the bus to come. Like, let's say the bus is your dream. You're waiting for the dreaming to start, but like you can't fall asleep, which is weird to say because you're literally falling asleep, right? But like you have to like sit there and like close your eyes, and you have to like wait for the dream to come. And the easiest way I feel like to try to get there, when you close your eyes and you look at the back of your eyelids, you can kind of see static. Do you know what I mean? Do any of you, like, if you close your eyes and it's nighttime and it's perfectly dark, you close your eyes, you can see like static. Sometimes it's green, sometimes it's kind of blue. Just watch the static, like at the back of your eyelids, like the weirdness, and just like focus on that. And just eventually that staticiness in the back of your eyelids will manifest into your dream world. Like, so try that. And that, theoretically, and this is just a theory of mine, I feel like is a way to sort of practice or flex your brain or your mind for when there's the moment, if you're able to stay aware, if the time is coming and you're, let's say theoretically, you're really old, you've lived your life, and you're on your deathbed and your family's surrounding you or whatever, and it's all happy, it's just time, it's your time to go. Like, theoretically, maybe this will help you stay aware as you slip into the death current when you finally die. That's the kind of theory and thought I have. And I like the experiment of the dream experiment of waiting to enter your dream completely lucid. And now, like I said, like, it's best if you let yourself go to sleep for a couple of hours or few hours, and then you wake yourself up for like an hour or so, maybe, I don't know, like eat a bowl of cereal, or like and just like roll around, do some stretches, I don't know, go to the bathroom. But don't try to like do anything too activated to keep yourself up, you know what I mean? Just have like a little break from sleeping and then go back to sleep. And I swear that's like the ticket. Like when I go back to sleep and I really like pay attention and I wait for that dream to come and I just watch the static at the back of my eyes, it's so weird. You like really get to witness how like your mind creates matter. It's nuts. So do that. Do it. Everyone try that. Another dream experiment you can do that a lot of people have done that just leads to interesting places, but be careful because, you know, it could, I don't know, it's kind of bizarre, but like literally just try to like do things in your dreams that you wouldn't do in real life, like that would unalive you. Now it's within your dream, right? Now it's such a weird touchy subject, but like I don't know, like one time in a dream, I tried to like throw myself in a tornado, and like it just the dream ended up ending. Or like I said, whenever I try to throw myself in the angry ocean, it just sinks into like outer space. So, or like if I jump off a cliff too, like that like floats into outer. Like I often get like sucked into outer space for some reason, like where there's like nebulas and stars. And then it's like whoosh. I'm in space. Whoosh. Whoosh. Space time. When I try to unalive myself in my dreams, I just get whooshed to space. And nothing ever works. I'm just like, okay. I'm in a nebula. I'm among the stars. And it's always very dizzying, too. I don't know. Does anybody ever get really dizzy in their dreams? My equilibrium must be off. I'm one of those dream jumpers. Like, I'll wake up, like, just like, woo. I hate jumping in your dreams. I hate jumping. Dream jumping. I don't know why that happens. It drives me nuts, though. You're just chilling and all of a sudden, zoop! Zit! Whoosh! Yeet! You just had, yeah. Have you ever had a dream yeet? Have you yeeted, randomly yeeted in your dream? Dream yeets. Yeets in your dream. Anyways. Monday Monad. Friday night chat. Please like the video if you haven't. Please like Monday Monad. And, I just want to say I really appreciate everybody's support, especially, while I was sick last week. And I really hate missing out on live streams and stuff, but I'm learning to take better care of myself and, feed myself better. And if you would be so kind, please take the time to check out my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jan Erickson official. There will be the URL in the link, in the description below. And supporting my content, helps me invest more time into better subjects, into more editing, and also it helps me keep a roof over my head and food in my stomach and things like that. I also am in a situation where I may be able to have, if those of you who have been keeping up with me, that I've been spending a lot of time with this dog named Chunk, and today I was presented with the opportunity to potentially take him on as like a forever child, and I really want to, but the problem is finances, because I can barely take care of myself. So I would never want to pitch this originally, but because I love that dog so much that I kind of want to cry. I will say that supporting my Patreon will help me take care of this dog and have this lovely little monad companion at my side. So anyways, I won't elaborate too much on that. I won't, squish, wish, cry too much, but that is the facts. Anyways. Yes, so yeah, Jan Erickson official. Patreon.com/Jan Erickson official. Please subscribe to that. You get access to Monday Monad Discord, and it helps me make bigger, better episodes and take care of my doggy friend that hopefully I can have with me forever here in the next couple of weeks. A forever home. Anyways, thank you so much. Yes, Cassia, forever chunk. A forever chunk is possible. I have to make more income. It sucks. I have to make more income. I don't like to be income driven, but when it comes to caring for something that is above and beyond myself, which is either Monday Monad for you guys or this lovely little dog named Chunk. Yes. Thank you for coming tonight. And thank you for sharing your dreams. And so, we also, in our Discord, Monday Monad Discord server, if you join Patreon for Monday Monad, if you join my Patreon, you get access to the Monday Monad Discord server. And we do discuss our dreams there. There is a channel in which we all can share our dreams or just talk about dream themes. I think recently we were talking about, I expressed in there recently something about dreaming about having broken glass in your mouth or gum in your mouth. Just really weird stuff like that. So we talk things out. Excuse me. And, yeah, pretty cool. So, thank you so much for coming tonight, everybody. I really appreciate it. And thank you for Christina and Jewel for moderating our chat tonight. Thank you, Cassie, for coming. Thank you, Randall, for coming. Thank you, Noria, for coming. Thank you, Zero, for coming. Deathlands, thank you. Thank you. 021, thank you, Melinda Mayhem. Thank you, everybody. Little Friday night chat. And we will see you on Monday. Have a good weekend, everybody. And please think about your dreams. Think about the themes in your dreams. Like, even if you don't remember your dreams fully in detail, you can write down feelings, like thoughts and feelings. Like, start a dream journal. If you don't remember your dream, like, wake up and say, I don't remember my dream. But just starting to journal about things, starting to write things down, starting to take note of the patterns and the feelings and the thoughts and the key points that come with your dreams. Like, do that. And then for those of you who want to experiment, try falling asleep and then staying aware as you're falling asleep. Watch the static on the back of your eyelids. I know that sounds weird. Watch your static anyways. Take care, dear monads. And have a good weekend. We'll see you Monday. Bye. Ad Astra.